And we're back with more Danganronpa, Sayaka's Dead Havoc. Something like
Sayaka's
that.
dead happy.
Exactly. I'm happy
Sayaka
about
dead
that.
happy Havoc.
Where I was headed first, my room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night...
You know, I guess it makes sense with the... Yeah, it makes sense with the whole idea of being super lucky student. She saved your life.
Oh.
By your luck.
Yeah, I see, yeah. It actually kind of does make sense. Man, this room got jacked up pretty fast.
But again, someone explained to me, how did no one notice this? Like, the door must have been kicked in. No one saw that.
Yeah, you think so. I mean, the door was unlocked. It seems like it would have been kicked in or something. The room had been completely transformed. What the hell? Look at my sword. Obviously, that's the most important thing. It's the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's been taken out of its sheath. More importantly, where's Sayaka?
Keys.
Okay, yeah, we'll just... I guess he doesn't really care about that.
The keys.
Wait, there were keys?
There were keys on the floor.
Oops. I better check the bathroom. Let's
Finally, for the first time in this
look
game, we get to see a
inside.
fucking bathroom.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes!
She sure is dead. And she bled Pepto-Bismol everywhere. Wow.
I mean, honestly, she was an alien.
You know, I don't mind artistic direction, but now I'm even more confused about who this game is for. Like, it seems like the kind of game that's supposed to be super mature, but why did they censor I guess it's supposed to be artistic? I don't know.
You mean the blood?
Yeah, the blood. I don't know why they didn't just use red. Because this looks kind of silly, if you ask me.
Maybe it is. She isn't actually dead and it's fake.
She's really bad at faking it then. I'll just fake my death with Pepto-Bismol everywhere. I'm sure no one will know the difference.
To be honest, I am a little bit surprised. Like, she can't be dead. She was too severe to be dead. She was really evil. But like, I will say that I do like the whole idea of you being a super lucky student. So that kinda... I like the idea, and at the same time, I'm really confused by the fact that they put so much time into that bathroom door. And then it just seemed to be irrelevant.
I don't know. I guess we'll see if it's relevant, but what I do know is, I don't know what I was going to say, yeah. Took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain, and then, everything went black. Chapter 1. To survive. Deadly life.
Wait, is that the beginning or the end of chapter 1?
I think it's kind of like the second phase to chapter 1.
Okay, that was the intro to chapter 1.
Yeah.
This game is slow.
When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before.
I'm gonna call that this is a gym.
Oh, yeah. Sure thing, probably so. Oh, what I was gonna say, I will give them that, yeah, I'm surprised. I know you already stated you're surprised, but I'll give them that I'm surprised at the first person who died. I don't know why. I thought the first person to die would be the psychic guy. I don't know.
I feel like he's just gonna snap. I feel like he's gonna be a killer.
Yeah, he very well might be. I mean, it makes sense with the way he acts. I just thought it made sense because, I guess he doesn't seem as psychic as you would think, right? But,
he's not psychic at all. That's why he's gonna be a killer. He's a fucking fake.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that she seemed like the person who, like, I don't know, I don't trust this woman. That's why I don't trust her to be dead.
Yeah.
She's gonna come back at the very end of the game and be like, I was actually behind all of this from the beginning.
I don't think she's gonna come back. She was pretty dead.
She was bleeding purple.
Fair enough. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before.
Ah! See, I'm good. I'm good with this.
That was pretty good. Ah, you're awake, finally. Are you okay?
So we have all concluded that you were obviously the murderer, being that we found you at the crime of the scene.
Yeah, they probably have.
Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up.
Huh?
It's time for a dance routine.
Exactly.
Get your ass up. You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
It's no surprise, considering what happened. What happened?
I wish that bathroom looks really cheap.
Yeah. It looks a lot cheaper than the hallway bathroom, honestly. Like, you know, there was that really nice fish tank hallway bathroom that was, like, beautiful. And then our bathrooms
the
look
general
like...
room itself that you sleep in looks
crap.
Weird.
Yeah.
It looks crappy, but it looks weird, but I mean, like, it looks less cheap.
Yeah, true. I'm Godzilla now. Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw, it was real?
That's right, it really did happen. Sayaka is dead.
A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body, and then exploded out of me, Jesus.
Oh god, now the aliens are coming.
Yeah, I shot up and took off running.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is...
Okay, 1 second here. I just want to point out. You realize that she might be in danger. Went into the room, saw her body, screamed out, went unconscious, woke up in this room, got told that she's dead, scream and run away, trying to check out the body. The next thing I expect from you is that you go unconscious again. They have to drag you over here again, and this just keeps happening.
It seems like it, doesn't it? Even Byakuya seems to recognize we're trying to create some kind of warp hole as he's, like, stopping us.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead.
No, I have to see for myself.
Listen to us, man. What do you think is gonna happen if you go out there?
Well, what good is it
Not
just gonna
much.
do sitting here?
What is
I
gonna
mean-
happen if you go out there?
I know, it seems like nothing that bad will happen. We'll just go look at the body again and freak out. Or we'll hang out in the gym at a time like this. Our friend, Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me.
Say, do you believe me yet that she's not dead?
No.
Aw.
I'm pretty sure she's dead, I'm just saying. The way this game works, it just seems unlikely.
Everyone's so insistent she's not. I mean, everyone's so insistent she is dead.
Well, yeah, because the main character is flipping out, but I mean, this main character, I mean, this
She's a
game's supposed
swan.
to...
She just changed bodies again.
That would be pretty funny.
She's a swan princess.
She's gonna become the other half of Monokuma.
Yeah. She is Monokuma, though.
Oh, what a twist.
Monokuma is not actually a bear, he's a swan. None of us want to be here right now either.
Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma told us all to come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. Well, she seems like she got killed by another person. Probably not Monokuma. I'm just saying. I don't know if Monokuma stabbed her. But...
Wait, is that she died because she slept in the wrong room?
Oh, maybe. That's the idea.
I'm the
doesn't
one who
feel like
convinced
it,
him to
though.
come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. Right, I don't think that's what happened, but I think maybe that's what they think.
Oh, maybe.
We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
It's kind of an odd logic from you, but in this case, someone just
Right.
died, and I want to see what's gonna happen now that someone died. So sure, I guess.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have.
Yeah, I guess they really are assuming that. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka. I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that.
Here he is again.
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I totally
Did you
won't
stab
do
her
that.
with your white stuffing?
It's a good question. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here. I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the bear times 1 rule. Bear puns again. God damn
What
it.
does that mean, though?
I don't even know. Bear times 1 rule. Then who did it? Who killed her? You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid. That's... What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun.
I don't know, at least half of us would probably enjoy that.
I mean, really, I think what's going on here probably has people even more surprised than that. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that. You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you he killed her. Nope, sorry. One of you is a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious? Someone killed someone? Man,
Good
poor
statement.
poor Kyotaka just was not ready for that possibility. The ultimate moral student cannot comprehend this.
To be fair, I have to say, you seem very suspicious in all of this.
Yeah, we do. I'm surprised no one's assumed we did it yet. That seems like the very obvious assumption. It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from school, right?
Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave? Yeah. Okay, enough.
I know.
Why are you laughing?
It's 'cause naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? Can just kill someone and waltz on out of here? You're super naive. Devilishly naive. Okay, jeez. No, no, no. The real thing just began. The real thing? Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation.
It seems a little bit cheap of you to just change the rules.
You know, it kind of does. I mean, I feel like it's gonna work out, so we're still gonna have to solve this, obviously, but I imagine the first person probably wasn't really thinking, oh, I have to keep it a secret. Heck, with your poor explanation, someone could have just stabbed someone and gone around bragging about it, like, I stabbed a bitch. I'm gonna graduate. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold. Remember? Okay, I guess there was the rule number 6. Rule number 6 of the regulations. If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you're talking about, is it not?
What happens if you bluff about it? Like, what if you say you killed someone but you didn't?
That's a good question, actually. Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after murder has taken place, a class trial begins. Class trial? Yep, it'll begin in a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
These are didn't call them the white students.
True.
Present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote.
I
Man,
gotta
what
say, the students look like some really strange mix of like sheepy, devil people.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that. Honestly, it kind of makes me think slightly of Eve with the giant red eyes.
Okay, that works. I for whatever reason I was thinking of Wreck and Ruin.
Oh, fair enough. But yeah, this is quite an interesting visual.
If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Wait, your school life comes to an end in what way? Okay, he's gonna ask about it. Because
So,
I was like,
what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution.
you're just gonna execute like all of us?
Yeah, if you get it wrong, everyone dies.
I don't know, that seems kind of... Why aren't we just killing all of each other right now? Because the chance of getting the correct one is so low.
Yeah, well, that's why we've got to investigate and Phoenix write it up. Execution? And by execution, you... Come on now.
But execution, you mean playing Monopoly.
Yeah, exactly.
Execution is execution. Execution.
Thanks for the spelling lesson, Monokuma, you dick.
Electric chair. Zzz, zzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Wait, what nation uses execution method of being torn apart like a paper plane?
I don't know, but it sounds amazing. Well, we gotta save up our prisoners so we can wait until there's a tornado to throw them in. The most logical form of execution. So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they will die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
Well, done.
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. You know what's funny? Is that despite the whole execution thing and stuff, The system is still more like real life than Phoenix Wright's, judge system, where it's like the judge is the jury. Here we actually have a jury.
Yeah, it's only that the jury is also the investigator.
Right, exactly. The jury is a lot of things here, which they aren't in a normal crime, but I'm just saying, it's kind of funny. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described in your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind.
I don't understand why we can't just simply deny. Can't we simply just refuse to be part of the try?
Yeah, you'd think we would be able to.
Because,
I mean...
at worst he just kills. Like, if he refused to hold the try, then what is he gonna do? Kill us? Because, I mean... Obviously, if he wanted to just kill us, he could do it from the beginning.
Yeah, that's a good point. There seems to be a lot of things we could try to refuse that the main characters just don't, and it's kind of silly. The new rule was added to the regulations menu. Wait, hold on a second. You're freaking insane, you know that? Hmm? A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
See?
Why not? What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone? What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishments await such blasphemy. What punishment? I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something. Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be part of this.
I like this one.
Yeah.
See, like, look at how easily this guy is defeated. All you have to do is just fucking sit down and be like, fuck you.
I wonder if they're gonna give us a reason here. You're the one being selfish. Cool, kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. I think you're a little confused on who's evil here, Monokuma. Just saying. Maybe you should read a dictionary. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle, but then... and then Monokuma got wrecked. Also panty shot.
I feel like she's gonna die, but I like her.
Yeah, I know. Sadly, yeah, I feel like she's gonna die too, but at least now they're gonna give us a reason to actually follow Monokuma.
So, I don't know, I mean, times to the other person would rebel even more because of this.
Oh,
because I would just say, none of, like, if she's gonna die for us, then we should all honor that by all rebelling. Again, he can't just kill all of us. If he does, he has no game.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, what would be the point?
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you enjoying... Oh, wait.
Are you?
Yeah.
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gunyear.
Man, that spear sounds awesome, and your voice is just freaking annoying, Monokuma. I know I've said this before, but... Like, especially when he's trying to sound impressive with these, like, you know, summon spell. I'm like, oh my god, shut up. Whoa. Spears sure did happen. Ouch. I think she's a little dead.
I liked her!
Oh no. Are you okay, Sapare?
Fuck you, Monokuma. See, it's time for a rebellion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking throw this bear against every wall I can find.
Fair enough. It's a good plan.
This wasn't supposed to... Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
What the? I don't...
This can't be real.
No way!
Well now.
Now, I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson. After all, what an amazing promise. But now, you guys understand, right?
Come on, someone. One of you guys punch this motherfucker. I don't care if it kills you. Defiance to the end.
We gotta rally together, troops. Yeah. Well, this would be a much different game if that's how this game works. I don't know.
I mean, come on. One of you guys.
Maybe we'll...
Last time.
Yeah, maybe we'll have something more like that if we ever get around to one of the Danganronpa sequels. I've heard Super Despair Girls is a weird spin-off. Now you just see how serious I am.
And you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc.
It's the kid one that I didn't care about.
To you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Yeah,
the kid one I didn't care about, and then the kid someone I did care about. Now I feel sad.
I'm trying to think of one I wouldn't have cared about if they killed.
The bitch girl.
Yeah, she could have died. That would have been good.
But this is really strange. Like, again, like, what if I spent time with these people? They'd be just randomly dead. Like, just one died out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, she did. That's, once again, that is a good question. Like, could I have wasted time spending time with her? Heck, wasn't spending time with the character who just died kind of a waste of, like, the girl? Because we had to, the game recommended you should spend time with her.
Right, not recommended, forced.
Oh yeah, forced, and now she's dead. Why?
Wait, but it's always like, I don't know, she's dead.
Yeah, sure. She, well, oh wait. Probably said that. Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end, which was apparently worth highlighting. It's an important moment.
Gotta take your notes for reading.
Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Genko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. Well, thank you for that.
She's an ex-person.
Yeah. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being. It's really not all that shocking. She just died. That's all. Just went and died. No more.
I really feel like these guys need the ex-parent thing because they will not let go of saying that she died.
I really won't. So more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. Just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die.
She didn't die! They keep bringing... She can't be dead because they're hammering this home too much.
This is reality!
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in a prison or something?
I changed my mind.
You suck. No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Why, yes you can. I'm doing it right now. I think the people watching the videos are currently killing time. It just slowly happens. It's
I don't know. I really want this badass girl to just punch him in the face. She would probably dodge whatever he has.
Yeah, she probably could. Are you being metaphorical? I just totally was. Are you saying I wanted to waste this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma! I take you for an idiot. And kind of
The
annoying.
worst villain ever.
Yeah. Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. Still such a weird title. I will say at least now he has something going for him that's slightly intimidating above just being an exploding bear. Though, what I will also say is the fact that he can self-destruct and is a bear thing makes even less sense now. I don't really get the point of that. Why is he a robot? And a magic use? I don't know what's going on.
But I think he's just a thing to communicate with people through. Like, I assume he is a person or whatever behind it all.
Yeah.
Like, I assume he's not actually a bear.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine so as well. He's the mascot. Yeah, I guess those weren't really magic. I just don't know where they came from. It's a weird.
That's he's a hexer.
Yeah. This little file has all the information I've gathered about Death in Question. I like to call it.
Monokuma file.
I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse.
Actually, that's like the question. We are all like the masters of fucking, like the masters of music, the masters of fanfic writing, the masters of gang leaders. How are none of us the masters of investigations?
Well, I think it'd be pretty easy if one of us were the master detective. Yeah, if you got Jimmy Kudo right up in... Huh?
The master detective just doesn't get to go to this school. Like, I'm just imagining the master detective has been sitting at home for like 20 years now, just quiet to himself because he never gets invited.
Well, to be fair, Jimmy Kudo's been busy being a child for the last 20 years. Would be funny seeing Richard in here, though.
That reference is so... God. I don't know that.
So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got it to see it all go down.
Wait, you have cameras in the bathroom?
I guess so. That's a little creepy.
Wait, so then... You know who killed Sayaka?
Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't... Huh?
You know, it'd be really strange if the girl who got impaired was the killer. What would he do at that point? Like, what happens if the killer tries to kill him?
I don't know. I'm not sure what happens if one of the killers die, like, in this situation. Yeah, if the killer tried to kill him, or just whatever. There's a lot of weird reach-around rules that you have to wonder about that the game probably won't ever address. I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I? Oh, fair enough.
Correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somewhat comforting.
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice.
You do. I do. Always have a choice.
Yeah, you do. I know we're gonna give it our best shot, but we could not do that. We could screw up on purpose. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while.
You're not even gonna give us a fucking deadline. 1 day, 2 days, 0 days.
Yeah.
This guy
I know,
sucks.
seriously. He does. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss.
And he left one of us dead.
Yeah, so actually just gonna cover that. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us.
Yep, dinner.
And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there's more to it than that.
Like, I get that she's pretty fucking impaired and probably pretty fucking dead, but no one even tried to help her.
You know, that is a good point. No one's even checked the body. It's just like, well, she has a million spears in her. She's dead.
Probably no, maybe they didn't hit anything important.
There's also the... To be fair, I think realistically, even if they somehow missed vitals, they would have, you know,
Well, I
bled
mean, they
you
did say that
out,
she bled a
but-
lot, so she probably would
Yeah.
bleed a lot, but I think in real life, if you didn't actually pour them out, they wouldn't bleed that much because they, like, cover the holes.
Yeah, I get the idea.
Because, I mean, they're
Actually-
not bullets.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, I do wonder if you could technically survive something like that, but it would take some intensive surgery to survive something like being impaled.
Yeah,
like
so
that.
we don't have the perfect doctor. Jeez, now I'm thinking about this school not having enough perfect people.
You know, yeah, there are a lot of perfects you could put in. We don't have anyone who's perfect at medical stuff. There's no perfect scientist.
Like, pretty much
You know-
anyone who's any good. This school,
Yeah.
like, so wait, this is actually an art school. That explains everything.
Yeah, pretty much. There's only a few students who don't really fall into, like, the more artistic side of things. They don't have the ultimate math major.
Like, do we have anyone who's not really just an art student?
Well, we have the ultimate rich guy. Obviously, Kaiba's not exactly the ultimate art student. He's the ultimate
Okay.
Kaiba.
He's an ultimate businessman, I guess. But
Yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck he does.
Yeah, true. Let's see. Was the also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone, and that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion.
Oh, so we don't have an assistant anymore. That kind of sucks.
Yeah. Oh well.
I mean,
Maybe
imagine if this
super
was-
awesome-
Imagine if this is how Phoenix White started.
I'd be happy with that. You're saying you wouldn't
First
prefer
case,
that?
fucking Maya Fey just
First
dies.
case, Maya Fey dies, and you get that other girl to replace her, Science Girl. From
Okay, I guess that
near
would
the
be
end of the
perfect.
first game, yeah. I freaking love Science Girl. I don't remember her name, but she was awesome. Was the worst situation imaginable, and yet even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
No, it's not the time to wallow in depression. The worst thing we can do right now is to lose faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else. Huh?
In other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Will you decide to trust or not to trust is of course up to you.
Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
Kinda is, being that we have to investigate them.
Yeah. Maybe you have something to hide, Celestia.
Celestia seems like the person who cared deeper.
Yeah.
Maybe
Seems-
that one girl said that the moon was better than the sun.
Probably. She was probably like going to the bathroom, praise Luna, and Celestia's like, what did I just hear?
I mean, that would explain being able to break down the fucking door.
Yeah. Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame. You know, you're doing a really bad job of throwing suspicion away from yourself if you are the killer.
Yeah, you're really bad. I mean, I don't know, I guess she likes the killer if she's not the killer.
You know, true, because if we wrongly convict, then everybody who isn't the killer dies.
But then I guess she's just like, well, my own fault.
Yep, my bad, guys.
Maybe she's just a joker of this game. Not the Joker, the Jester.
Yeah. What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we are all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Either way, we can't run from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have?
No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it. Let's do this.
We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. She had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out. But still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death.
So, again, if this game gave me the choice, first thing I would do is go find a fucking video thing and watch it.
You know, that's a fair point. That seems like a good thing to do right about now. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Okay. So let's examine this here body and then we'll end off. Because I want to see what he has to say about dead girl here. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I checked her wrist to check for a pulse. At least someone did that. Like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. Or is there anything else to say? She was gone.
So I guess the purple blood just did her thing. I guess the pink blood.
Yeah, it's like I said, I think it's just an artistic thing. It's not like a weird... I still don't get it. I think red blood would be more effective personally, but, you know, I guess I can't argue with art.
I don't know why you even bothered to shake. After all those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead, and that means... That means everything that has happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real?
I think you're right about him snapping. Look at this guy's face. This dude, like, is freaked out. Poor guy.
I hope he'll be okay. I hope we don't have to convict him.
I hope not as well.
Hell no! Someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that? I guess that's the end of that scene. Well, anyways,
You are just now accepting that this part ends.